800 horsepower manifold, and we're going to show you how we took this thing from a huge chunk of alloy and machined it down to what you see here. And if you stick around to the end of the video, you'll see this thing revving up on the dyno in an off-road buggy. Alright, this is a look at the manifold that we designed in Fusion 360. All we had to go off was the lower part of the manifold, this section here that bolts down. And he had an existing lid off a V8 that he had lying around that has the throttle body and everything in that. So then we created the top section as the same template, and everything in between is what we had to come up with to get the job done. Now in op 1 we put this in a vise, 2 vices side by side like this, and just roughed out all around this top section here, went down as far as we could, and then went into these runners and removed as much material as we can. Then in op 2 we flip it over, put it in the same vices, grab and hold of this section here, and then we gutted out all the inside. So took out all this material. We could do all the threads in the top, this O-ring groove, and do as much material removal through here as we can. Last op was to put this engraving on each side. We set it up, machine that into there. These holes in the end of the manifold, they're there for the sensors to go into the back. Okay, here we have op 1 complete. We've roughed out all around the outside, removed as much material as we can from this side. It's just started the intake runners. Got some grooves in there for silicone to seal this off. Looking good. This is after the roughing cycle in op 2. 16mm roughing end mill with through spindle coolant. Takes about 16 minutes to get rid of all of that material. How you going, guys? Here we are, got op 2 complete now. Just take a look. This op we gutted out all the internals, took out all this material, finished off all the inside and all the floor. We've still roughed out all the intake runners. So this has to go on the 4th axis next to finish out all the internal. We have the O-ring groove around the outside, all the threads in the top here to hold the hat on. It's getting closer, looking good. Alright, we have it up on the 4th axis now. This way we can tilt this over 30 degrees. Better access into those ports. Just roughing them out first with an end mill, and then we'll get down in there with a ball end mill to finish off, to make the surface real nice. Okay, we just finished the first op on the 4th axis. So we've smoothened out all the ports here and all the runners from this side. Now we're going to flip this manifold over and come in from the other way and blend it all in. Then just some engraving and some threads in the end for some gauges, and it's done. Alright guys, now here's the finished product. Come up really nice. We got this engraving in here. Now this is Milton Motorsport. They're a father and son team, Ron and Brett, and these guys come up with this whole concept on this manifold and the full design. These guys build these engines not only to go well, but they also look the part. I mean, this looks like a piece of jewelry. These manifolds will be available to purchase from Milton Motorsport. I'd say you'll be able to find them on Facebook, search them up, they'll be on there. And these come with like a lid that's on top with a throttle body. They come with a lower manifold, billet, fuel rails and injectors, the whole deal. Check them out. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you've got any information or you want to know any more about it, just comment down below. Smash the subscribe and hit the like, and at the end I'll leave you with the dyno run.